can't believe you saved my high school sweater all these years. You are one sentimental lady.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's so funny?
Oh, come here. I was just thinking about the first time you kissed me.
So what's so funny?
Oh, help me, Josh. It's just some kind of joke. It's not funny.
Reva. Open.
It's a perfect fit.
You certainly are. It's perfect, isn't it? You, me, and a baby. Perfect.
That's exactly the point, Reva. It was never me. It was always somebody else, no matter how much you talked. It was Billy, it was HB, it was Kyle. You had Kyle's child, for God's sake! How many times did you think I was going to come back? How much of this did you think I was going to take? And how can you stand there right now and tell me that I am betraying you in some way?
Because you are. I don't deserve your respect or even your forgiveness. I've put you through more pain than any person has the right to stand, but I always loved you more than anything or anybody in this world. No matter how far apart we were, no matter what happened between us, you must have known that nobody ever took your place, not for a second. Just like I always knew that nobody could ever take my place with you. I mean, how could they? It was like we were two halves of the same whole. Until you found her. Always was.
Always, Reva. Always. I won't let you down, Reva. I promise I won't let you down.
Side with him against me.
This is not about taking sides. It's about doing what's right.
Would you take your fiancée and leave?
I don't take orders from you.
I'm sorry, HB. My quarrel is not with you.
I reckon you hold all the cards here, but I got something to say.
I'm listening.
Maybe you are within your rights as owner of these premises to keep out whoever you please. But sun out from seeing Reva, well, that violates the sacred code of decency. Of course, you don't have one, so you can't understand what I'm saying.
Nice speech, but I'm not going to change my mind.
That's why I can't stomach the sight of you. Where's Sarah?
She's inside with Reva.
Let me go talk to her, son. Maybe she can clear up this mess.
Thanks, Dad.
satisfied?
I won't be satisfied until Josh Lewis is out of here.
This will come back to haunt you, Alan. Wait and see. So, for once, you two mules agree on something. You both think I'm wrong for casting my lot with Alan.
Then you are in his corner.
I can't believe it either.
Now, you be quiet and listen to me, both of you. You can judge the way I'm handling this till kingdom comes. But neither one of you has the right to tell me what to do.
Well, we're only trying to help.
At this late date? Where were you all those years when I was on my knees scrubbing Harlan's floors trying to keep a roof over our kids' heads?
Sarah,
And
don't.
where were you when you knew I was barely getting by? Struggling to keep my family happy and safe when the only thing we could be sure of was that nothing was for sure.
I never knew you felt like this, Sarah.
Because I kept my peace. It was my problem, and I dealt with it. But Marah, now Marah is a different story. I'll be darned if I let my grandbaby go without the way my kids did.
That's why you're siding with Alan now, because of the money.
No, because he truly loves Reva and Marah, and he'll take care of them, that's for sure.
Well, why cast your lot with Alan, of all people now? Give us another chance.
So then I'd be doing the right thing.
Yes?
Well, that's laughable coming from you two. I have done the right thing all of my life. And where has that gotten me? I have been left dangling on the hook of too little, too late, too many times to count. Well, I'm not going to let Reva and Marah pay for my mistakes. Alan will see to that.
For pity's sake, gal. How did you wind up in a mess like this? How does she look to you, nurse?
Are you family?
I was. Once.
I'm sorry, I can't discuss a patient's condition with outsiders. You understand?
Outsiders. Oh, Reva, darling. If she only knew. Lordy. To think things have come to this. I always thought that you were going to be the one holding my hand, telling me to keep the back of my gown closed when I went to meet my maker. Life plays funny tricks, don't it? Tomorrows never turn out the way you plan them. Yesterdays never end. Seems like those years in Tulsa, well, they just happened earlier today. You tearing around the parlor like a wild horse with that blonde ponytail of yours flying behind. No time to worry about tornadoes with you and Billy going at it. You've given as good as you got. And then there was that Easter morning when Sarah brought you kids over to hunt eggs. You were what then, 7 or 8? Sarah had stitched you up a new dress. Some pink, shiny thing made out of one of Miss Martha's old frocks. The dress wasn't much. And you had on some scuffy old white shoes Sarah had tried to shine up for you. But you felt like a princess. Just the same, you put on a real show. Prancing and preening. You saw what Trish was wearing. She had on the best shoes and bonnet money could buy. And you stopped dead in your tracks. I guess it was the first time you saw how far it was between your world and Trish's world. I'll never forget. That naked little face of yours crumbling away. Embarrassed. You cried like there was no tomorrow. And only Josh could make it better. I saw him slip some extra eggs into your basket so you'd win the hunt. And you did. And you stopped crying, too. At least on the outside. Oh, Reva, darling, darling. I am sorry that you had even 1 second of life feeling worth less than what you really are. Truth is, I'm sorry for a lot of things.
I'm glad he let you come.
He hasn't let me in to see Reva yet. The doctors have been in there for a long time. Hi, sweetie.
Well, I guess that wasn't the only reason he wanted you to come by.
No.
You gonna sign those papers?
Is that really what you want me to do?
I'm not too sure.
Hawk, I thought you agreed.
I didn't agree to nothing. I've never liked the idea, and the more I think about it, the less I like it.
Well, what's troubling you?
You want to take our grandbaby away, and you can ask that? Hawk, that baby is closer to Sarah than anybody in this earth next to her mama. There's no reason why we can't raise her ourselves.
No. I'm not going to take her away. She'll stay right here in Springfield. Frankly, I was counting on Sarah's help. Ideally, you could live in the same house with us.
Expect me to earn my keep?
No, you know better than that. You'll have all the help you need. I want you to concentrate on Marah. You two will be the most important people in her life.
Talk is cheap.
Look, I'll have a contract drawn up making all of those points. Anything you want.
Be mighty interested to read that.
Excuse me, but you all seem to be forgetting one important thing here. You can't do any of this without my signature.
So what are you gonna do?
Can I talk to the two of you alone, please? Look, I can't believe that this is really what you want.
It is. Honey, it is too late. You made your choice a long time ago.
It did break Reva's heart, boy.
Let go now. Let us do what we think is best. Now, you may be Marah's daddy on that piece of paper, but she's our blood.
Hawk, I can't believe that you are buying this bulb that Alan is feeding you. Do you really think that he's going to let you see her whenever you want to see her?
I suppose we have a contract.
You would trust a contract that's drawn up by Alan Spaulding?
He loves Reva. He loves Marah. I don't know, but maybe.
Oh, if she had any brain damage?
No, we can't, not right now, but we looked very carefully when she first coded.
Does that mean?
It means that when her heart stopped and we were doing CPR, we were looking for any signs, and there weren't any. Of course, we can't be sure.
Until she wakes up.
If she wakes up?
She will. There must be something you can do, some way you can stimulate her system.
Well, we can't wait. I mean, she is holding her own. The only thing is you must be aware that the longer she remains unconscious...
No. No, she won't go this way. She can't.
We hope not, Josh.
This can't be happening.
You've got to remember everything that Reva's been through. Extreme hypothermia, extended CPR, respiratory failure, another cardiac failure, septic shock, complete cardiovascular collapse. Quite frankly, it's a miracle she survived. We have to go down to the lab and look at her other test results. Look, I really am sorry.
Did she have any visitors?
Well, I would suggest a short visit, Mr. Shane.
He's not her husband.
Oh. Well, as I said, a short visit.
She won't die this way. She can't just slip away.
Why don't you go in now?
Oh, wait a minute, I can't. I can't take Marah in there.
I can watch
I'll
her for
take
you
her.
if you... She gets more beautiful every day, doesn't she?
She looks like her mother.
Yeah, I have a picture of Reva as a baby. Aside from the clothes, of course. If you put the two of them next to each other, I don't think you could tell the difference. I never could see Kyle in her, though.
It's funny, as much as we've fought over her, Marah's the only thing we've ever agreed about.
I never accuse you of having bad taste, can I?
Get that? Thank you. You have a handkerchief?
Yeah. Why, do you need to change her?
Not this time. Thanks.
Alan, if you were in my shoes, would you want to sign her over? You must know how I feel. I have to see Reva.
Then will you sign the papers?
I'll consider it.
Josh,
That's all I can say right now.
will you consider it seriously?
I'm going in to see Reva now.
Think about it. Think about what Reva would want. How she would feel about Sonny raising her child. Josh? You have half an hour to make up your mind.